Looking dapper.
There's a few secret levels, actually. I believe the graveyard on the other side is also a secret level. Okay. You'll be setting up the hospital in an affluent area this time. The Ministry of Health is looking to you to secure a healthy profit here. You'll need to gain a good reputation to begin with, but once the hospital is ticking over, concentrate on earning as much cash as you can. There's also the chance of emergencies occurring. These are when large numbers of people arrive at once, all with the same condition. Curing them all within the time limit earns you a better reputation and a big bonus. Diseases like the King syndrome could occur, and you should budget for building an operating theatre with a ward close by. Earn yourself 20,000 to make the grade. Very well. Let's slow down time speed. Too slower. Alright. I keep trying to use the scroll wheel to scroll back and see how big the hospital is, but I can't. Alright, we've got 4 sites. Okay. This one looks like the main way in. Yoink. So let's start off then. So let's get a reception desk. As soon as they come in, reception desk there will have benches on either side. In fact, let's place those down now. 10 benches, straight up. Let's get a little bit more. Naturally, drinks machines. And then... Well, I might want to put the drinks machine somewhere else, actually. Oh, actually, no. I could put the radiator there. I'm not going to place the radiators down yet, though. The reason for that is that they will immediately start costing me money. I'm going to try and build this up first before we go to that step. Alright. Could turn that around if I really want. I could put that. I could have them staring at the receptionist. No, let's not do that. Pop them here instead. Sure, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so, all right, how are we going to build this up? Okay, treatments, clinics, inflation, facilities, research departments. Okay. All right, so first we're going to want maybe 2 GP's office, I'm thinking. Let's try for 2. Yeah, we've got enough room for 2, definitely. Let's pop one there. We'll have the doors on the same side, but this one will get some windows on the side as well. Let's go for that there. We'll have the filing cabinet over here. There we are. And pop down a bin. Golden. Now another GP's office, because we were starting to see some problems in the last one. I'd rather avoid those if we can early on. It's probably there. Filing cabinet there as well. There we go. And another bin. Now, please remind me to drop down some radiators when the time comes. Otherwise, this is going to be a pretty bad run. Let's get a couple of benches. 6 should do. On the opposite side, I would like a general diagnosis, which is quite a large building, actually. There's no way of making that smaller. Sure, we'll pop that there. Another bin. But yeah, I'm going to require plants and radiators pretty much everywhere. Get another drinks machine though. Leave it right there. I'll grab some fire extinguishers as well. So there, I could fit in a pharmacy here, maybe. Not sold on the idea of having a pharmacy there. I could just have more seating, maybe. But I would like toilets over here at that point. Let's make it not super tight, but reasonable size. Yeah, and I quite like the having 3 sinks there. And a bin. I think it's important. Pop the bin there. Okay, that'll do. How's everyone doing? Haemophilia was very common among European royals and so might qualify as King syndrome. It's an interesting guess. Interesting guess. We'll see if you're right. I mean, I know, but we'll see. Next up, I would like a psychiatric. Could have that here. Ooh, that's tempting, actually. We could then have a pharmacy maybe over there. Ooh. Yeah, let's try that. We'll make use of the space that we've got. And you know what? Sure, no privacy. I feel so bad to do. As much as I'm doing it for a joke, it feels really bad inside. Right, let's place a bookcase there. Place a bookcase over here. Place a skeleton. Let's move some of these around. I'm afraid might need to get rid of you. Yeah, I think we might need to get rid of you. So, bookcase down. Get 2, oh, well, no, just 1 bin. Actually, a fire extinguisher can go in here as well. There we are. So, psychiatric. I'm going to need a staff room. Staff room could be a small affair for now, because this little part of the building doesn't need to be huge, because we could just budget for this being just a very small part of the whole. So pool table and a television there. And we'll pop down a fire extinguisher as well. In terms of clinics, we've only got inflation. I'm not going to build a ward over here. That is going to have to wait. There we go. And I would like 2 more fire extinguishers for the corridors. Oh, wait, no, that's on the inside of the room. Okay, let's get rid of those 2 and get a bin. There. Now I'm going to need a couple of benches. This is for the psychiatry, and this will be for my inflation ward. There we go. I think we're coming. We're getting this coming along quite well. We can get another facility here, perhaps. Maybe another clinic. Oh, wait. We actually do need pharmacy. Pharmacy is a must. I guess we'll make pharmacy a decent size, since there's gonna be someone here almost constantly. Seems reasonable. Bin. And then a bunch of benches. Fire extinguisher. Now, if you're wondering why I'm so picky about the fire extinguishers, it's because it's one of the main things that when an inspection happens, they check if you've got enough fire extinguishers. If you have, then it's very easy to enamor the VIP. There we go. Alright, I think that looks good. I don't know, I suspect King Syndrome may involve jumpsuits and hip thrusts. Reasonable guess. Right, let's see. Like stage diving has a wide range of skills. You are way too good to pass it. Need someone psych. Oh, there we are. Deaf as a post, smells faintly of cabbage. Cares about great deal about the job in hand. Baits tourists in museums. Fine. You're good enough that I don't care. Heckles poor comedians, incredibly talented and able. Oh no! We've got no handyman. This is awful. Ardent train wrecker, careful and dependable in an emergency. Well, I guess that gets you a pass. Baits tourists, has a wide range of skills. Okay, you've gone. Drives rally cars, is a perfectionist who just doesn't give up. I approve. Gets people's backs up. Worships daytime television, generally well motivated and dedicated. Get you. I'd like an extra nurse if I can find one that's good. Plays classical violin and cello. Dedicated to helping people with a smile. Lovely. There we go. That should be enough to get us through the initial bits. We also need to place down the plants and all of the radiators. So let's grab like 10 plants to start with. Plant for every room. Maybe. Plant for at least this room. There we go. One. Plant there. Plant there. Got like 2 plants in here. There we go. You can have a plant too. Your plant can go right there. You may also have a plant. And this plant can live there. And this one can live in this corner. Do you deserve a plant? Yes, I think you do. You can have it there. In fact, you can have... Well, no. You can have 2. There you go. Now for the radiators. 10 radiators as well. So, 1 radiator there, 1 radiator here, 1 radiator outside. I want a decent amount of radiators along... Right, I can't get any around there, so that one's going to have to go here. And you can basically cook that patient, this doctor, and that patient. It's going to be grand. You're going to be so thirsty. You're just going to be buying up all of the drinks all of the time. We'll also want 1 in there, 1 over here. You guys do deserve 1. You need more. So let me get another 3. About there. Or rather, when you move. Maybe eventually. I'll get 1 there. Is there any room along this wall? I don't think there is. However, there is room along this wall. Ha 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 ha. And we'll pop that 1 there. Okay, I think we're ready. Go! Yes, I know you're cold. You'll be fine in a moment. Calm down. In fact, we'll just turn that up. Okay, we were missing any heat on that side. So that one definitely needs an extra radiator. There we go. Perfect. Hey, Elisa, how are you doing? No handyman, I know. Much sad. Very sad.
Today's special offer, half-price hair replacement.
It's not too bad. Okay, come on then. There we go, our first patient. Thank heavens. I was getting quite worried. Off you go. Which one are you going to? I'm not sure. You're going to go to one of them. Definitely overdiagnosed by a good margin. Like that much overdiagnosing. Second one. Good, good, good. In exchange for the amount of overdiagnosing I'm going to be doing, you don't have to pay more for the general practitioner. I'm extremely fair. Only cost 7,000. This one's cost a lot less, which might be better for me. I need somewhere where I can get a research. Ah, there we go. Yes, just go, go. I don't care. Go. You're hired. Who are you? You're bone idle. Gets people's backs up. You know what? You can be a crotchety old janitor. It's fine. Doesn't give up. Good. Go. And very conscientious. Cares deeply. Go. You're hired. Get to watering damn plants. Marvellous. I approve. There we go. A bit of a tighter area. And delightful. How are you, Aavak? And how are the girls? The girls are suspiciously very quiet. They're sleeping. What heresy is this? For all you may be a hospital, you are also a business. You need to overcharge for lower quality service. No, I don't want that. The squids. That's fine. Alright, we want your research department.
Orderly queues.
Or not, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure. If I made this a bit smaller, I could fit other things in. And I do like the idea of fitting other things in. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I'll make it. Yeah, I can make it that small. Let's make a long research area. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Okay. We've got TV personalities. Good. 4 people with the uncommon cold, and they require immediate attention. You already have the required equipment and skills. You have a drug that they need. It is uncommon cold, and the drug is 95% effective. Yes! I am ready. Been before. No. Go home. There you go. Someone guessed it right already. The King Complex is, of course, an obsession with alphas.
Patients with uncommon cold on the way.
There's an emergency! Thankfully, all of the people who I need to take especially good care of have little blue lights above their heads. Very, very handy indeed. Alright, okay, so while you're doing that, please do it quickly. We need a research department. Oh, something else. Go ahead. Premier footballer. Womp. I think this should be good. And we'll get right about there. Straight in. Now, want the autopsy. You know, the secret is really in the name. Get one there. I'd like another one. Desk. And a filing cabinet. Yeah, and filing cabinet there. Perfect. And I suppose we'll get 2 plants, 2 radies, maybe even 3. Fire extinguisher. And a bin. Fire extinguisher, you need to live over there. 1 radiator, 2 radiators, 3 radiators, some plants, and a bin. Perfect. Right, floaty head, we have discovered. I need an empty doctor with research skills to use a research room. Need to employ, I don't need an empty doctor. Gut rot, good. Have we cured everyone? We may have, actually. I think we did. Marvellous. No! Damn it! All. I had everything ready. Thankfully, though, it remembers what I had. So it's just a matter of me having to put everything back. But that would have literally rotted my brain. Rotted it. 1, 2, and some plants on this side. And a bin. There we go. I say 4 people out of a total of 4 and got 1,600 monies. Also, reputation bonus, which means we'll get more custom. Super happy with that part. My plants are getting thirsty. Well, you are... No. Damn it, you're too fast. No. Stop. No, wrong thing. Damn, hold still. Aha! I want you to focus on sweeping, because that requires you move around a lot. You to focus on planting. You to focus on repairing, because that, you know, that does happen. And the other one, you can just do whatever you want. It's fine. But I need a doctor who can research. Ooh. Not bothered about the job, bone idle. Not so good. Sly, cunning, and subversive. Still, I need a researcher. Yeah, you know, having a sly, cunning, and subversive researcher, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be a little bit like Jurassic Park. You're gonna be out for yourself, and eventually you're gonna, cause some sort of sabotage, and loads of people are gonna die. But or you're just gonna add too many teeth to your research subject. It's gonna be fine. Either way, it'll be okay. Someone will save the day, and in the meantime, you're actually gonna get us some research done. It's the main part. Actually, no, I want diagnosis equipment. Drug down, improvements go down to 10%. This can go all the way up to 30, and this can go all the way up to 25, and that should be good. I was wondering how long it was going to take Aavak to notice he had left that one bit of corner. Yeah, that would have actually rotted my mind. Keep waiting. Oh, okay.
Your germs to yourself.
Reasonable queue of people forming over there. After visiting your hospital, a Premiership footballer remarked, "What a well-run hospital. Thanks for inviting me." You're more than welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay. 3 people with heaped piles. Yes, I am ready. 3 people is good. We've discovered spare ribs, cause sitting on cold stone floors, symptoms, unpleasant feeling of chestiness. Cure. These must be taken out by 2 surgeons and given to the patient in a doggy bag. I do not have 2 surgeons. Send patient home.
Staff announcement. Incoming patients with heaped piles.
Twisted and resentful, burning up with hate. I don't care if you smell faintly of cabbage. You can do everything. Very well. You may do everything. Get to work. However, I am tentative. Does bungee jumps lazy and bad? Lazy? Does bungee jumps? I refuse to believe that. There we go. Well, we've got all of the people that we now need for
Doctor required in GP's office.
Surgery. Are we still needing people for the GP's office? Oh, yeah. Got a lot of doctors all kind of just chilling out at the same time. Maybe I'll take some of you out of here. There we go. You go do something else if you can. Or you can come straight back in here. I mean, it's up to you.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Oh, oops. Spare ribs? No, go home. I haven't got the room to build an operating theatre yet, unfortunately.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
This will be reserved for clinics, I'm thinking. Like slack tongue, that sort of thing. Aavak, how far through the game are you expecting to go? I'm probably just going to... Well, I mean, tonight. A couple of levels. But I will complete the game. And it'll all be going up on YouTube. Or at least that's the plan. As for tonight, like I said, a few levels. Don't know exactly how far. The new slicer has just been successfully researched. Marvellous. There we are. Cured everyone. I could build this comically huge, or I could leave a bit of room. Let's leave a bit of room.
Doctor required in GP's office.
I apologise for nothing.
Doctor required in inflator room.
Sorry for the right, let's pop. Oh, no, don't want that there. Radiator. 1 and 2 and a bin. There we go. Let's get a couple of benches.
Attending psychiatry, please.
And that there.
Doctor required in inflator room.
Oh no, I can't put that there. That's a bit of a shame. Can I pick up the bench? Damn drat and blast. There we go. Can I then get this in? I can. Haha! I will win. Well, actually, that being said, we'll actually have this over there instead. Can I find one behind this? Because you can't rotate it, unfortunately. There is no rotating the view. It is a shame. On a fire extinguisher right here, though. There we go. Spare ribs, send the patient home still. Now, one of the things with the various ailments is you will have a reputation for that ailment. See, this is the thing I love about Theme Hospital. It's actually really in-depth. You've got your overall hospital reputation, but then you've got an individual reputation for how well you've treated every single type of illness as well. So right now, we've not treated any slack time. So our reputation is probably, neutral 500. But as we get that up, and the amount of people you turn away, you know, drops it, fatalities drop it a lot, recoveries rise it. You know, the amount of you charging it has an effect. Oh, there we go. No Star Rex Noctis. I can see what's going on. So this game is just a series of crazy noises. Fair enough. Sorry, you can't see what's going on. Aavak, awesome. I'll have to catch the rest later. Working tomorrow. Cheers for tonight. Oh, you're welcome, mate. Take care. GP reputation was 666. Is that an omen? Maybe. Hey, Solar Lancer. Right, well, let's have a look. Hall of Fame, 150,800. We are very much not the richest. We've got the highest salary, personal salary, that is. We've cured most people. We've got no deaths. We are, however, only third on most visitors, but total value is much higher. Like, wow, a lot higher. Let's have a look. Marvellous. Your hospital wins an award for building the best reputation. Inspectors note that your hospital is super clean. The Cabinet Minister's Award for the most impeccable standards. A famous persons agency would like to award you with the celebrity trophy for pleasing every VIP who visited your establishment. Consider yourself slightly famous and almost one of us. And Life Goes On Corporation presents you with a trophy for achieving no deaths whatsoever in the last year. Fantastic. You have too many doctors. Some of them are currently unoccupied. How diabolical.
Doctor needed inside
There we go. Got a job for someone. Right now we've got loads of money. So how about... I need an extra radiator down there. Let me go and take care of that first. Radiator. I don't want my peoples to be cold. There we are. I don't think I've actually shown the slack tongue machine. So let's have a watch of it, shall we? Oh, we didn't get the good view, but yeah, basically it pulls the tongue out through a rotisserie and then a guillotine chops off the end. Fairly simple. Your tongue's too long. Let me just fix it for you. Snip. No. Send the patient home. In fact, you know what? Send home if you're not at least. In fact, don't even guess at the cure then. Ask. Well, no. Send home. Okay, ask me at that point, but don't ask me if it's any below that, because I'm just not going to go for it. There we go. Building a hospital to torture, cure as many patients as possible. Yes, that is. Well, I mean, each level has a different goal. Some make money, some build reputation, some cure a certain amount of people. You know, things like that. 6 people with gut rot. Ooh. 6 people. Might be hard. No, I'm going to refuse that one. That's going to be a difficult one for us to take care of. Sleeping illness. Overactive sleep glands. We will give them some stimulants. Lawrence Nightingale has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. I would be thrilled. But yeah, one pharmacy would not have been able to handle that. Maybe I could... I could have looked into building a second one down here, thinking about it. Missed opportunity. A missed opportunity. Oh well. Have we got any new things? No. I could have a second pharmacy though. That is by far the most likely building we're going to need for dealing with emergencies. So let's go ahead and do that. 2 radiators, 2 plants, fire extinguisher, and a bin. Because this is going to be a very, very important pharmacy. Literally, I'm only building it so that we can deal with emergencies. So,
Patients are asked not to vomit too much.
if you could, please, that would be great. Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, I would appreciate it if you would avoid vomiting too much. How much is too much? At all, really. There you go. There we are. So, we should be able to get ourselves a new nurse as well if we can find a nice one. It's a perfectionist who just doesn't give up. Baits tourists in museums. That's fair enough. There we go. Slicer has been enhanced by the research department. Marvellous. The heaped piles drug has been improved by the research department. Double marvellous.
A VIP has entered
Watch
the
out!
building.
Florence Nightingale has just arrived to Tokyo Hospital. Keep everything running smoothly to please him. Someone with a king complex. Hi, Sargos. Right, hardly anyone has a stand in your hospital. I'm pleased by that. Now, there's actually no reason for me to expand yet. I've got no new buildings that I can build, so... Yep, no new buildings that I can... Oh, no, wait. We've now got the operating theatre. And the operating theatre is extremely expensive. But we're buying this then. Right, so... Operating theatres. These are generally fairly large buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna drop it there. Sure. Sure. Let's let people actually watch the operation through the windows. I think that's gonna be grand. To surgeon screen there. We want. I'm not exactly sure that having plants in an operating theatre is generally that good. I think it may be a little bit unhygienic. Definitely have a fire extinguisher in there. And like a sharps and biohazard bin. In fact, well, yeah, we'll have 1 sharps bin and 1 biohazard bin. 33? Sure, you can have that. You must build a ward. I know. I will get to it right now. Go, pomp.
Patients are asked to be patient.
Marvellous. I approve. Right, let's get a bunch of beds in this ward. 2. Oh, it's a little bit tight. 1, 2. Let me edit this one. There we go. Down. There we go. Yeah, we'll just have... Well, maybe could I fit another one? Yeah, I could. Okay, that'll do. Let's grab 3 radiators. 1 there, 1 here, and 1 over by the nurse. Now you can have 3 plants. Definitely. 1, 2, and 1 down here by
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in GP's office.
And no, a fire extinguisher too, because safety is my #1 priority. Right, let's get 5 benches and a drinks machine. Oh, I lack money. I'm poor. This is embarrassing. How wretched. On the plus side, we can now at least tend to spare ribs, which does get a lot of money. But I'm super poor. This is awful. Cure equipment is going up. Diagnosis equipment is currently being researched. That's good to see. I like that it gives you progress. You don't know what they're researching, but you get progress reports.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll make loads of money really quickly. Especially once you go back and send me a bit of cash. There we go. I think Tilly is trying to dig her way through the door. No. You can come in through the window like a normal cat. How's everything going? King Complex, I think we're turning away a lot of people because we just don't know what to do about them. We aren't certain enough about the nature of the illness. And I don't want to take a chance on potentially having a big issue and someone dying. But as you can see, we're already down to negative 441. No, negative 287. We're making a decent amount of money. We've got a lot of patients. We're not hurting for cash. Oh wow, that actually hurt a little bit. How much are we paying out? Heat. No, I actually like the heater as is, so we'll keep that. Still, I think we'll generally be okay. Especially as we a couple more people working on the various cures. The kidney beans. Your team has discovered a new condition. Crunching up ice cubes in drinks. Symptoms, pain, and frequent trips to the toilet. Cure. 2 surgeons must remove the beans without touching the sides of the kidney. Operation. I approve. Truly, I do. Superb Hospital, thank you very much for the cash. Plenty of people checking out in the ward. Ooh. The squits, yes. Yes, I can help. You may have a raise. The heaped piles drug has been improved by your research department. As it gets better, then the
patients with the squeaks are on the way. 2 surgeons required in operating theatre. Nurse required in pharmacy.
My lord.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
Have we got 2 surgeons?
Required in GP's office.
My lord.
We apologise for the amount of litter.
What? This place is spotless, spick and span. I don't know what you're talking about. Where are my doctors who can shot people up? What are you doing? Right, you are currently going there. Good. You're also currently on the way. Okay. What I want to do is I want to go to you.
Doctor required in
You're on your
general
way.
diagnosis.
Well, I shall help. There you go. Quickly, go ahead. Scrub up. Get ready. What? What? No way.
Doctor required in inflator room.
Someone just died? Nope.
Doctor required in GP's office.
There we go. Bank balance is dreadfully low. You could take out a loan, you know. No, I refuse. Refuse? Right, there we go. I expect this to make me money. We're about halfway to winning this level. Hooray. Ooh, how risque. Got someone else immediately wanted to get in there as well. Oh, it's nice to see that you are actually stitching them up as well. $1,100. Perfect. And another bunch of $1,100 on its way. Yeah, it's good that you're washing up between operations. The bar for this game is very low. It's like, oh, you've just done an operation on someone. I'm really pleased to see that you're washing your hands afterwards as well. How marvelous. It's like, yeah. No, we cannot cure TV personalities in that time. We've got 1 psychiatrist. That would be absolutely dreadful. No, you're coming over here and you're going to sort that out. And you are going away. Because I don't know where the other spot is. Can I? No. There we go. There's still another mouse hole somewhere, but it now no longer has a connection point, so... More nurses. 1. Yeah, good call, actually. Oh. No, we don't need more. Oh well. The operating table has been enhanced by the research department. Lovely. Send patient home. Have we got new diagnosis items? We've got a cardiogram now, actually. Sure. Let's get the cardiogram built. There we are. And you can go here, and we'll pop the screen just
Two surgeons required in operating theatre. Doctor, attend immediately.
radios,
Cardio, please.
and a fire extinguisher as well, just because I feel like trying to not get anyone killed. I know, crazy. I know. Absolutely mad. But it's true. We'll have 5 and a drinks machine.
Doctor required in inflator room. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
1 drinks machine, 1 radiator. There we go. Perfect.
Doctor,
Plenty
attend in psychiatry,
of
please.
seating there. We're going to have a couple of plans as well. Ah, this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. We should now be able to get to a much higher level of certainty on various issues. Oh, we've got a lot of people waiting there.
Doctor, attend immediately in cardio, please.
Potentially very rough. Have a look at research. How are we doing? All done on cure equipment, so we can now pop it up a little bit more on diagnosis equipment and general improvements, I'd say. Actually, yeah, let's actually take that all up to, way up to 25%. Drug research up to 20. Diagnosis equipment all the way up to 35. Maybe more doctors. I mean, yeah. Did I just research the research computer? Okay, out! I wanna update things. I apparently have a computer for researching things. I wanna see what it does. Computer. Oh. Very expensive. But I believe it'll be worth it. Let's pop that computer down. There we go. No, you need to go back. Hop. Where are you? Where are you? You thought you could escape? I'm afraid not.
Attend in psychiatry,
Aha.
please.
In you go. Never gonna leave. Keep an eye out for people
Doctor required in
who
general
are very unhealthy.
diagnosis.
A surgeon waiting there. Have we got any other surgeons? Tickle strap, slow and fussy. No. I need 182. There we go.
Two surgeons required in operating theatre.
No. You're staying here. I refuse to let you leave. You are in fact gonna be here for a while. There we go. Oh, diagnosis equipment has been researched to 100%. Go ahead.
Nurse required ignored.
Okay, so it's all going to go into drug research now to make sure that our drugs are super effective. I'm sure I'll pop a little bit more into specializations, general improvements, and yeah, drug research. So, diagnosis equipment. Now got the X-ray, but that's a big thing to build. Kind of a pain, really. I really wanted to. I could build the X-ray over here.
Two surgeons required in operating
Or
theatre.
replace this one. Maybe. We could get rid of this extra pharmacy.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor, attend.
Tempting. Genuinely tempting. Aavak, someone probably asked earlier, but did you see the spiritual successor of the game called 2 Point Hospital? I may be aware of it. It might even have something to do with the fact that I'm playing this right now. Who knows? Who can say? I can't say because of embargoes. Yes, I am aware. I am indeed aware. And extremely excited. top up my wine as well. That's how excited I am. There we go. Right, let's have a look. I am not wealthy. I'm basically the opposite of wealthy. I do have a very good salary, though. I've cured most people. I have had no deaths. I have second most visitors, and my hospital is worth a very large amount of money. Marvelous, your hospital wins an award for building the best reputation. Good. Having the most valuable hospital in the game. Good. Inspectors note the hospital is very clean. Even more reputation. Please accept the Bullfrog Award for the highest reputation in the last year. Fantastic. You've been awarded the Staying Alive trophy, and on behalf of Dungeon Keeper Fillings Incorporated, you are presented with this chocolate-covered trophy to commemorate the extraordinary number of soft drinks sold in your hospital this year. Glorious. Okay. Common Cold Drug has been updated. I would definitely like to give you some more money, so you stay. I mean, I could totally buy this extra area if I wanted to. Sure. Now, we can pop down a couple of things that we are finding that people are queuing up for a lot. Fine. Well, I'm not going to build a second one of those, but I would like to get another surgeon if I could. You'll do, actually. Does bungee jumps generally well motivated and dedicated? I'm going to pop you down so that we've got someone else who can take over psychiatric if we need to. Maybe even building a second psychiatric ward would be good. Tempting. Actually, really tempting. We'll see. So, first and foremost, diagnosis. So an X-ray machine. Now these are bloody huge. As you can see, requires a ridiculously big area for them. I could make it even more ridiculously big. Yes, I think we can handle this. We've got 2 pharmacies. So yeah. This is why we've got 2 pharmacies. My nurses ran away. Just keeps going. That sounds good for an emergency. Get to it. But diagnosis. We are going to pop this in. Pop. This is going to be my little secret area with a ruddy great X-ray and radiation screen. I'd like to pick you up. There we go. You go there. You go here. I would like definitely a fire extinguisher here. And 3 radiators given the size of the room. So 1 radiator there. 1 radiator here. Another radiator there. And I don't want any mutant plants. So we're going to say no to that. Let me make you some places you can sit there. Rather than say not to. Alright, we will pop down a drinks machine. Actually, no, we'll pop the drinks machine about here. And we'll just place these benches around a little bit more. There we go. Could perhaps have a radiator there, maybe? Maybe. Pop that one over there. Machines have just started to deteriorate. That's not good. Need more handyman then. Alright, I need you to do me a solid and primarily focus on keeping my machines running. We're about to make a fairly healthy whack of cash.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
There we go.
Doctor required in
What's fun
GP's
is
office.
my stream sound is coming through the TV, as is the video, while I'm chatting on the web app. My web app video is frozen and Aavak looks odd, as it caught him in mid-word blink. Okay, fair enough. Aavak, I better head off now. Thanks for streaming, and I hope relatively few patients meet an untimely demise. Thank you very much. I hope so too. Thank you very much for dropping by, though. I really appreciate it, mate. Right. 7 out of 7 people total. Got loads of money. Super happy with that. Oh no! First person died. Where? Where did they perish? Why?
Doctor needed in Slack Tongue Clinic.
Oh no. Got a billion people waiting for this bloody place.
Required in GP's office.
Do I have anyone? Where are all my doctors who can
Doctor,
actually...
attending psychiatry,
Oh,
please.
probably there, I bet. I'm gonna bet it was. You're coming with me. You're no longer researching. You're working in the operating theatre. That's probably what it was. How annoying. Oh well. It's so funny as well. Oh yeah, I hope relatively few people come to an untimely demise. First death. No! Oh well. There's nothing really else that we
Required
need.
in X-ray. Doctor required in general diagnosis.
I guess an extra psychiatric ward wouldn't go amiss. Sure, let's build one. We'll have it right about here.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Okay, a skeleton and a bin and plant. Plant can go there. We'll have a bin over here. And we'll have the skeleton right there. And then 2 radiators as well. Also, I love the X-ray machine. I'm also going to build a toilet down here as well, because we've only got 1 toilet for a hospital this size. Not so great. Pop you there, pop you there. I'm just going to okay that so I can look. Now that's what I call a hospital. Fantastic.
Doctor required an inflator room.
And a second sink. And another 2 toilets as well.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
One there, 1 here,
Doctor required in X-ray.
and 2 and 3. There we go. It's a nice little toilet there, I think. The slicer has been enhanced by the research department. How marvelous. How are we doing there now? I think we're doing alright. At this point, this little area down here is just for any facilities which I feel I could do with a second version of. Thank you. Thank you a lot, actually. It's a lot of money. Alright. This is literally what I was just saying this is built for, so let's get a bloaty head clinic right here.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
In fact, I can make this quite a small little
Staff
clinic.
announcement. Incoming patients with bloaty head.
Everyone's favourite. There we are. And we'll have a couple of things there. Good.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Yeah, sure, we'll just run these along the wall. So, 1, 2.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
And we'll get a fire extinguisher, I think. Because they will basically spread out. Oh, wow, really? All of them going for this one? Ouch. Why are they all here? I probably didn't build the other one fast enough. It's rather awful. That is super awful. Could I tell you to go to another one? I can adjust the queue size here, but there's no point. It might fail. Just because they didn't spread it.
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
Can you perhaps clean the filth off the floor? That'd be grand. We might make it, we might not. It's hard to say. Hard to say here. By the way, the money at the end of the for managing the emergency, that's a bonus on top of the money for treating. the issue.
Please.
Page handyman, please come and fix this quickly. This may actually break it for us. Thank you. Quickly. Quickly. You got. Oh, thanks, guys.
Doctor required in X-ray.
It's just not words. Not words.
Doctor required in
There are
GP's
words, actually.
office.
I like. There are words, just I don't want to use them.
Doctor required in inflator room.
Let's get rid of that mouse. My lord. We are going to lose people from the fact that we don't have enough surgeons. I don't care how bad of a doctor you are. Please just do work. Oh, damn it! Okay, you're coming through. Good. Go. Go. Now go. Go in, go. 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 Yes! Success. This is nerve-wracking. This is only like the 3rd level. There are lots of different diseases in this. Lots of different illnesses. It can get quite rough. In a glorious way. I have another fire extinguisher there and another plant. Well, I chose a terrible time to return back to the stream. Yeah. I turned away, but I had to come back for that sound effect. Like, what the hell was I even hearing? Well.
Doctor, attending psychiatry.
The girls are doing really well. Thank you for asking. They're just snoozing, chilling out, snoozing. Right. Oh, we got.
Doctor required an inflator room.
How heavily used is that? Computer has been enhanced by the research department. That's pretty cool.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Let's get a larger staff room. Now we've got a pool table, another sofa, TV. Got a pool table down here. We'll do. Well, actually, we'll have it up there. Actually, let's have 2 of these arrayed like that. Have that one in the middle, so that people, can get together while we're eating together. It's nice. Oh, we can actually have it there. That's fantastic. In that case, I'm moving that one a little bit closer. I have 3 radiators. One there, one here, and one all the way over on this side. And 2 plants. Perfect. No, not perfect. Super unperfect. Fixed. No one saw a thing. Nothing was observed. Not even the slightest of things was seen. People think they saw something, but they are in fact misplaced. Smash Gaming Fraz, just popping in to say hi and have some bits. Oh, thank you so much, mate. Thank you very, very much. Please put a bit of love in chat for Smash Gaming. Dear Aavak, you've been vastly successful during your tenure at this hospital. To this end, we project great things for you and would like to offer you a position elsewhere. The salary would be 16,193, and we think you'll love the new challenge it will pose. Would you like to take up a position at Frimpton-on-Sea? Frimpton-on-Sea, sorry. Sure, okay, I guess. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hospitals. We're 1/3 through. And there are, of course, secret levels as well.